With the World Rugby Under-20s Championship just over a month away, South Africa have been stepping up their preparations. And how to improve on their third-place finish last year has been a central theme.
Looking back at last year's tournament, I think the biggest lesson we learned is the short turnaround time. I think you got to do your preparation well. Suddenly they get into a World Cup and the turnaround time is 4 days. And you need to play 5 of those games in a row. It's definitely a learning curve. Your mindset's got to be right, and we try to replicate that in the practice sessions. We want to put the players under pressure. So the shorter the turnaround time, the better for us. We flew on Tuesday morning out of South Africa, but we specifically had a 6 o'clock session before we got on the aeroplane. And then we had another 2 sessions straight from the airport. So although we're only playing 2 games, there's basically no off days. We're still in the building phase because we want the players to peak, middle June instead of, getting them in peak condition now.
Coventry hosted the Junior Springboks opening tour match against England, and despite a valiant performance from the visitors, it was the home side that ran out comfortable winners.
I was very happy with our performance, especially in the first half. I think we really had them. We just, at times, I felt as if we couldn't convert pressure into points, because I'd feel that we have them under pressure, but we just not finishing off, Obviously, in the second half, we let it slip a bit, which is very unfortunate from our side. But overall, I think it was a much better performance, especially getting to travel, get here, train again, and then play. So I think from a performance point of view, it was certainly much better.
The scoreboard tells a different story. We lost the game. We got definitely beaten by the better side. But as I said, we specifically wanted to make it as tough as possible on the players, flying late, training 3 sessions a day, and the last 10 minutes they scored 2 tries. And I think that's when we ran out of petrol, That's good. That's something that they need to learn from. And the tougher the games, the better it is for us. So it was a fantastic outing.
South Africa's task in Argentina will be no easy one, but both coaches and players believe they have the squad to compete in what is a tough pool.
That's going to be a very, very tough group for us. I think having played Georgia in the warm-up games, we obviously know that they've got a very good scrum. So I think that's one place where I think they're going to target us, and we obviously going to work on that. Scotland are a nation that you can never write off. I think their rugby seems to be just improving from year to year. So I think that's also going to be a very tough game. And I think having beaten New Zealand last year in that 3rd and 4th playoff, they're obviously going to feel like they actually owe us one. I mean, all those 3 games are just going to be very tough for us, and our performance, I think, is going to have to be clinical.
There's no X factor, but the one thing that excites me is the fact that they're all working hard for each other. They're a bunch of grafters. We don't have any superstars. I think they work hard, they enjoy each other's company. It's a great bunch of lads together, and it's just the enjoyment of being in and around them. So that makes it a very special squad.
Okay, so let's make it easy. That's a team, that's a team, that's a team, that's a team. Don't worry about the team next to you, worry about the guy that's in your team. So demand quality of that guy. If you think he doesn't work hard enough.
The one thing that we do have this year, I think we've got a better mix of seniors and youngsters. So I think we've got a good core group of guys leading the squad, sort of like taking charge and taking us forward. And we've got youngsters as well going into the future, going into next year. Some of the guys will be coming back to lead the team again. So I think this year's squad is certainly more balanced, and yeah, I think we've got a really good chance at winning it this year.